under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. On to second goes Hayward. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Archer has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. One strike now from Archer. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Ro?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chances score a lot of runs.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So a man at second here with two away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Javier Baez as he grounds one briskly to short. Newman's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
So here's Adam Frazier, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Yep, 1-1.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Hayward gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting seventh.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Caratini, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering. Line drive base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1, very weakly on the ground. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Jose Quintana. He swings and grounds it to short. Newman brings it in. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Mel Cabrera. And this is popped up near second base. Baez is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So one out and nobody aboard. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller out to short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Castellanos on third with 2 out. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Grounded to short. Newman's got it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Quintana's got his target. 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Chris Archer, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
I'm the white berry that Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillets. My favorite brand, Rio, the Tokyo, they always go. I enjoy the fat roots on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. As it's grounded sharply to first, Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The batter number 4.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. Fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tony Kemp sent packing for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Quintana. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One strike now from Archer.
Count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield.
I win.
1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First offering. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. One and 2, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he grounds 1 briskly to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And that one yanked just foul. Another 0-2 home. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Clay Holmes, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Three runs already home here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate is Victor Caratini. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates nothing.
Cabrera.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Mel Cabrera, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, the catcher.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
I'm the white and every dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillets. My favorite brand, Rio, the Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon. Gotta keep it real hush hush.
Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 2.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing.
Chris Stratton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And now the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To the plate now, Jose Quintana. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Jason Hayward. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder.
So here is Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense. Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
You too. Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Mel Cabrera, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
I feel so dangerous when I become free.
So stepping in is Nicholas Castellanos. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Marte is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next to stand in is Chris Bryant. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Javier Baez. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Rizzo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to the right. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch to him.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
batting,
a high
catcher,
piece of cheese,
Jacob.
swung at and missed. That pitch looks so
Going.
inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just
No pitcher.
pounding the zone. His
Rick.
stuff is dirty today.
Stratton.
Corey Dickerson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Popped up. Bryant into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He takes the turn and heads for second.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Newman.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. To third, Bryant's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Francisco Liriano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Victor Caratini will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next to hit is Tony Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Ian Happ will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, he swings and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Jason Hayward swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2 home. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Nick Castellanos now. Hard on the ground towards short. Newman brings it in. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 8-2. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Starling Marte, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's just 2 for 12.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. Still 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Marte is right there, one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Driven to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next, Victor Caratini. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Pirates 2. At the plate now is Mel Cabrera, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball that now.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Next, it'll be Colin Moran. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's a perfect 2 for 2. First offering.
0-1's the count.
Here it comes. Hit to short. There's Baez. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
And now in the box, Jacob Stallings. He went deep back in the fifth. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Popped him up. Caratini is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. The Chicago Cubs scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jose Quintana is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Archer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Get your hand off my penis!